Witness reveals as much as 5% corruption in the Canadian government before corrupt Liberal shuts down committee. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. The Standing Committee on Government Operations and Estimates sat on Wednesday, but was shut down after only a very short time. Michael Barret was able to question one witness as to the extent of government corruption relating to double billing and fraudulent billing by government contractors. But as soon as the Liberal took the floor, he shut down the committee. Let's see what happened.
Mr. JOWHARI, please. The floor is yours for 6 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and good to be back. And I'd like to move that we resume debate on Mr. Green's motion regarding summer meetings. And I'd like to go on the list for speaking.
Thanks for your patience, everyone. Normally, we'd go right to a vote on this. However, in consultation, I'm ruling such out of order because we already are in the summer. So it's an invalid motion now because we already are in summer.
So a motion and it goes to vote. I'd like to challenge the chair.
Challenging the chair on my ruling it out of order. Now we can go to a vote.
Now, before managing to shut down committee, the witness was able to reveal that between 0.5% and up to 5% of government spending is fraudulent.
How much money is suspected by your department as being given out to fraudsters or having been the subject of fraud? So you say there's 3 other cases. What's the total value of the suspected fraud?
Merci beaucoup pour la question, monsieur.
Thank you for the question. It would be very difficult for me to estimate a total sum in regard to this fraud because the very nature of fraud is to resist detection, to be secretive. Therefore, without looking through the cases one by one, it would be very difficult. I know there are international organizations who say that fraud might represent between 0.5 to 5% of spending in certain government entities, but it would be entirely speculation on my part to try to give you an exact sum.
Which departments are affected by the cases that have been referred to the RCMP?
Merci, Monsieur le Président, pour la question. Je vous dirais...
Thank you for the question. First of all, I would say that no department is entirely safe from this type of fraud. I think 36 departments...
I find that very interesting. A recent report by the Fraser Institute revealed that if government spending could be cut by approximately 2.3%, the budget could be balanced and we could be in a surplus by 2028. In addition, personal income tax for most Canadians could be cut to 15%. My question is, if we cut the fraud, could we even do better? The resulting debate on whether the committee should be shut down for the summer resulted in a filibuster by Michael Barret and Larry Brock. This is how Michael Barret described the Liberal action.
I'm not surprised, of course, Chair, that Liberal members of the committee want to try to cover up the corruption and failures and fraud that has run rampant after 9 years of their government. Here we have departmental officials in front of us. We have matters that have been referred to the RCMP, but like so many cases so many examples that we have with respect to procurement, what Liberal members want is commercials about how well everything is going, and they don't want any accountability. 50% of consultants being in conflicts. Do we know if any of the government employees who are double dipping are also suspected of any of the fraud or corruption beyond their conflicts of interest? So we have some who are in a conflict, that's been established. Have we established if there is also suspected fraud? Have they been cleared of allegations of fraud and corruption in those cases where the conflicts of interest have been identified? That's an important precision for Canadians. We have an appearance of a conflict, okay. We have an actual conflict, okay. Well, is it criminal in nature? Or is there alleged or suspected criminality? Well, Canadians want to know. It's not partisan. That's not partisan. That's what we're supposed to do here at the Standing Committee on Government Operations. That's the purpose of our role as parliamentarians. 12 months of the year, including in July.
It was also revealed, or at least stated, that the Liberal government has created so much debt, more debt than all other Canadian governments combined. My question is why are the Liberals shutting down this important discussion? What are they hiding? How high does this corruption go? For a prime minister who makes now just over $400,000 a year, how does he go from $1.5 million net worth when he was first elected to over $10 million now, according to Forbes? Forbes reported that not only does he make this really good salary that he's not worth, but also he makes money from investments, speaking, and book sales. Putting book sales aside, how is it that a prime minister who makes decisions that could affect the stock market be allowed to invest in the stock market? And how is it that a prime minister is allowed to make money going to speaking engagements when he's already making a salary and it costs millions of dollars a year to provide transportation and security for him whenever he travels? It's my opinion that the corruption goes straight to the top. And I think we've seen that over the last 9 years. And this latest tactic, shutting down committee meetings in order to conceal the corruption, I think that order comes straight from the top as well. But that's just my opinion. I'd love to know what you have to say. Put your comments below. And while you're at it, please like this video, share with your friends and on social media. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Oh, and if you're interested in American politics, please check out my other channel, Calvaryman USA. There is a link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.